You see this?
Hi there, Northern Knives Nation. This is Dakota, signing you to you remotely from Alaska. We're here for our monthly live stream to answer your burning knife questions, the ones you don't ask your doctor. And on that note, what's going on?
What's this look infected to you?
God.
Well, Dakota, what's new in the knife world?
I don't know, Alistair. You're more like in the pulse.
Blade show is next weekend.
Blade show
That's
is next
new.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm not going to be there, but I'm excited for that.
We've got an agent there.
We have several agents
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
but they're undercover.
there. Are they really?
We already have a couple people coming in here. We got Ron coming in here saying hello.
Hello.
man.
We got
Welcome.
Tim coming in here as well. So, I don't know what new models have we gotten in. Any interesting things besides that 4 keys? Goddamn
The
PDE energy
thing?
Geiger.
yes.
Well, we always get new interesting stuff. That's the great thing
We
about
do. We've
the
gotten.
way we do it.
I think with the new trade program, we've gotten a lot of really fun stuff. A lot of people have like reached out, and majority of people have traded stuff in, gotten stuff back. I think it's been a really fun thing for people to like old stuff out, new stuff in for them, and same for us. It changes up the inventory for the website, and
We get to get our hands on a lot of stuff that a lot of people can't get because they don't want to trade or work a deal or whatever it is.
but I mean the trade program has taken off and it's doing very well. It's really fun to do, and not only that, like it's building on the Cerakote stuff. It's building on like the mod stuff. Like we had a guy send in like a Morpho for anodizing and Cerakote, so we got to do that portion here and then send back, and he was like more than happy with the results. So it's like the little things that people find out, like I can trade in, or I could do like not just trades, but like mods here, and you guys can sharpen stuff. We had a guy sending in stuff, and he's like, "Hey, like I'm sending some other stuff to get sharpened. Can you do that? And if you don't want it for trade, like I'll take it back." So it's been a really fun thing, and not many companies offer that. I mean, I don't know anyone else that offers that, but I've seen.
There's a lot of companies that offer parts of what we do, but
Yes.
nobody does everything in house.
Yeah, and I've noticed that there are other companies that join like pre-owned stuff,
Yeah.
but not to the extent that we do.
Well, let's just be honest. We've been shopping around and checking their prices, and
Yes, we have.
it's like it doesn't count as a discount if you mark it up and then mark it as discounted, and
Yeah,
it's almost retail
It doesn't.
for a
count.
used knife.
Yeah.
For a knife that, oh wait, it had scratches from the factory. I promise.
Pre-owned, that doesn't count. It's a factory second, but it's been a pretty fun program so far. And I mean, if I have a day off and I come in, there's like 12 plus emails with people
Yeah.
trading requests. It's not just like one thing; it's several items, and they're always like really fun stuff. Like we have Bark Rivers, we have like mass drop stuff.
Well, that's the great thing about it is it's all over the map.
Yes,
You know,
it
it's
is.
like it's not one thing. I mean, even the last delivery we got from Microtech, we got some really cool shit.
We did, and that stuff is mostly gone.
Yeah.
So we'll re-up, we'll get more stuff in, but it's fun. Like I enjoy the trade program a lot, and I sort of took it over, even though Dakota usually does like the respond stuff, but I really enjoy like typing people back and sending them pictures and
Wheeler
finding stuff.
dealer.
I do.
Wheeler
It's really
dealer.
fun. It's like doing it in the shop, but doing it over the interweb, and I really enjoy it. It's like a little like perk of the shop.
Prototype picks?
No,
Man, I wish. Not yet.
there's a couple of people that are big on his list for milling and
We should probably
CNC.
not say who bumped us, but
We're not going to. But we are not the biggest client he has.
So there's a major real hot manufacturer right now that also uses him for parts, and needless to say, they placed a really big order, so our prototypes got bumped. So
Yes.
we're not
Not priority.
Yeah, and we're just a little behind schedule, no fault of our own.
Nope.
He's making parts, and we just gotta wait for parts.
But in the meantime, we're gonna have more fillet knives out. We're gonna get riots back on the shelf.
Yeah, we've been talking about new runner riots.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing that took forever is getting riots. Is we didn't realize it, but they changed the embargo. They changed the taxation list on the thickness of steel you could get. So for the longest time, we can't get steel thick enough to make riots. And finally, just called up the manufacturer. The steel supplier called up. Well, now it used to be Buller Home, but now they're
Edro?
now it's
Erdro?
Edro.
Erdro?
It's Edro that we have to deal with in North America. And they were like, "Oh yeah, the taxes are so high on that. We don't bring it in. So we have to have it like
Machine down.
yeah, we have to have some work done before they'll send it to us."
Yeah.
So
With the
but
prototypes as well, it's probably safe to say, like, as soon as we have them,
Everyone
yeah,
else will
people are gonna know.
there's
Yeah.
no
people
way
know about it.
possible we would
yeah.
hide that. Like we would
No.
push that as hard as possible. I mean, when we did the pocket dump, we'd all be carrying it.
I mean, Brad would have mine, but everybody else would have theirs.
That guy needs an upgrade anyway. It's fine.
Oh my god, he carries a Kershaw Clash, and I
Oh Jesus!
I cannot.
Fucking filthy casual.
I know. And I saw it. He's like, "Will you sharpen my everyday carry for work?" And I'm like, "What is this? I can't have you carry one of these. This is like a $24 knife. You can have anything that I have, and it would be better than this."
You're allowed to buy knives at places that aren't gas stations
I
or
know.
Home Depot.
Wonderful man, but I was like, I am embarrassed to know that you have this cheap knife. It's not okay. It's like not okay.
You'll figure.
I don't even know what like reference to make in like Car World or Watch
I
World
mean, I buck
or
around with flat irons.
Oh well, no, he drives a Dodge Dart.
No.
That's the Car
Okay.
World version of the
Yeah.
Kershaw Flash.
okay,
What is
I mean, I almost hesitate to say neon. The Dart's just the more modern neon.
like a 90s neon.
I was gonna say the neon, like the 90s meth car.
Well, but the neon became the Dart. That's what the Dart. So they discontinued the neon and brought out the Dart, and so that was like the anytime people would post pictures of the Dart on social media, it'd always be like nice neon.
I don't even know what a Dodge Dart is.
Dodge Dart. It's the redesign of the neon, but they
Oh.
also renamed it at the same time.
Because it had such bad.
Well, he refuses to get another knife until prototypes come out, and he's going to take mine.
Mm.
And I am like, but you have so much time to get a better knife. I can't have you having this knife. He's like, I'm going to
As long
block
as
it.
he's prying apart like oil worker tools with it and stuff. Like
So he's doing manly shit with it.
I
He's just
mean-
bending the shit out of the blades and then barely even closes.
With his promotion, he's not doing much hands-on. He's all paperwork guy, but
so many
still-
boxes.
still
so many
letters,
boxes.
boxes. But I'm like,
He's taking staples out with that fucking Clash.
but he's like, look at this thing, and I'm like, I can't. I have sharpened it more times than
Can
I
you
want
do
to.
something with this? No, I can't. Here, you can have
You
it
might as
back.
well carry like a shoe. That would be a better option.
Jesus.
A shoe in the Kydex sheath
Yes.
right inside the
I'm
waistband.
like,
and shit.
I just can't with this. This is too bad. I'm mortified by this.
So I'm guessing by the viewer count that it's probably a pretty heavy UFC night.
Yes, probably.
I'm also gonna say that Ron's coming in here with.
Mwahaha. It's mwahaha.
No, it's whoa. See, I'm wearing glasses, which is why I can read it. Although I do like that you can see the cameras or you can see the lights in my
Oh, yeah.
glasses.
That's what
so
you want.
I look like I'm in a sci-fi movie. Is that that's only interesting to me? Never mind.
So we were hoping to talk about our next fill project at this point, but we're having a little bit of a hard time getting a hold of the manufacturer that's going to make the knives for us, so we can buy them and do the mods.
Well, we specifically tried to set it up so that we could deal with this pre-Blade Show,
Yes.
and it just got delayed, and now we're in Blade Show territory, and
Yeah.
so now it's kind of pushed it out a little bit.
Yes.
So
But we still have the mock-up is done, the
Good.
artwork is done.
I did all the programming
Yep.
for making it up. We figured out you figured out the Cerakote process. It's all ready, and
We just
the only
need
problem is
knives.
yeah. Now
to
we
do
just
stuff.
we need because we have to build like we always try to build 10 prototypes
Yes.
to get it figured out, and we have to wait on those prototypes just because of Blade Show's kind of pushed everything back.
But with the spies that we have at Blade Show, hopefully we can get a hold of said people to get all of
we've
this.
planted seeds.
We have. I mean, the seeds were going to go there anyways, but we have made the seeds.
we corrupted
do
the
We
seeds.
did. We're going to manipulate them and do.
They're genetically modified. We have Monsanto seeds going to Blade Show.
I mean, Blade Show is a great time. I hope all of you get to go at some point. It really is fun. Like SHOT Show's great, but Blade Show is like a different breed, and it's so much all at once. Like I took my girlfriend Emily with me, and if I hadn't taken her, I would have just been like, all over the place. And she's like, we're going to go down one row on one side and then back on the other side. And we're just going to do this on all the rows. And then we come back to the places that you want to go. And I saw everything. And there was so much to see. And I was like, I need a martini. Like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I am having a hard time focusing. But there's so much to see. Super nice people. I enjoyed Blade Show. It's Friday, Saturday, and then like half Sunday.
As long as you can tolerate Atlanta in June.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, not only did we did Blade Show, but we also did like the aquarium. We did the zoo.
The aquarium shut down.
I
now.
heard.
They're having like a water main break.
Yes.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
But it wasn't when we were there. We went to a brewery, got to tour like one of the like top 5 breweries in the nation, and that was fun. So we did like all sorts of like interesting, fun stuff. We foodied the fuck out. It was great. There's a place that we were staying at like close by, and they had some of the best mushroom risotto that I've ever had, and we bought it like 3 times in the 5 days that we were there. We had it in the fridge in the hotel room, and I would just like eat cold mushroom risotto. It was great.
Seem all the
Good
nerds in one room, you know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
A lot of nerds.
Yeah. Not as much as the butterfly competition that's at Blade Show.
Oh yeah.
I was like walking past some of them, and they were like, flipping, just playing around.
Well, didn't they used to have a sword competition, but Chris Wall got disqualified, and they had to make him his own. It was swords, and then Chris Wall swords. That's what
I didn't know that was at Blade Show. I know that was a thing, but I didn't know it was at Blade Show.
I thought it was. Maybe it was at. I don't know. It would have been too long ago to be Blade Show West. I don't think it existed, but
something like
all
that.
right. Let's catch up on comments, especially because I saw one that we need to start with, and I'm all about it.
We got Luke coming in here saying, "Holy shit, how did I get sideburns like that?"
Genetics.
Genetics.
Definitely.
You choose not to shave this, but you shave all this.
But you have to be able to grow all of this
and trim it properly, because if you do, then it's
I
not going to
don't
work.
trim it properly. It's just.
Oh, so he's not aware of your nickname, which I think is on.
Oh.
Chook, it's big on Chook's
Yeah,
channel.
there you go.
Is it all right if we mention it?
Yeah, go for it.
He got called Suburban Wolverine,
Oh.
which I think is fantastic.
Oh,
Like if Wolverine drove a Honda Odyssey, like fucking bam.
this next one is great. I love the next comment. Please.
All right, you read it out.
Hey, NK, I was just kicked out of my church speed dating night for pulling out my knife on 3 girls, laying low, watching your live. Thanks.
Way to represent.
We're starring
Yeah.
that one.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Oh my god, we got EPS knives coming in here. Hey guys, saw your review of our G10 Wraith.
Oh.
Thanks for taking a look at it. And
You need
Yeah.
your
We'll
glasses?
We'll
You
have
wanna
to get back
borrow
to our
Oh my
TW
God.
Wraith, T Wraith to check it out.
Yeah,
Tyrate?
Tyrate. Yeah,
Tyrate?
yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, that was No Flips Given episode, but that was.
Oh,
was
that's you and
yeah,
Flo.
yeah. That was a fun one though.
Yeah.
I was
no,
like,
that was a cool knife.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
super awesome. So yeah, well done, man. Yeah,
Yeah, no, you do some phenomenal goddamn work.
yeah, for sure.
oh, I wish I'd seen that.
Well,
I probably did.
I mean,
Will like
there's-
brings out his box and just like
yeah.
There's video evidence of it, Lori.
Well, I know, but you guys film it kind of while we're still open.
Yeah.
So like as soon as we close, we like lock the doors, and I run down here to sit on the chair as fast as I can to watch you guys film it because I always like those episodes.
Yeah, they're fun.
I do have a fantastic B-roll that will never be released to the
Oh,
general
yeah.
public.
probably a
All
good
of our
idea.
Intermissions and everything, and
You-
oh my god.
You think Will's crude on camera?
Yeah.
Wait till you see the outtakes. Oh wait,
Very
you won't because they can't ever see the light.
Yeah,
of
they're
day.
never leaving this building.
Oh my god. Just the imagery that he describes.
All right, I can't read it even.
Why
though I have glasses up.
Why do they always get so
At-
scared when I pull out my $1,000 custom on bearings? They're intimidated. That's all it
Always.
is. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I
They're
like that
intimidated.
he operates under the pretense as if everybody knows. It's like, why are you intimidated?
Find a girl that's not intimidated, and you will
You gotta
you'll
win.
be set.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
that's when we get customers. They're like, I didn't want to just bring in knives. Like, it doesn't even get my fucking heart rate
Yeah,
up
like
anymore.
yeah,
Like,
who cares?
just bring it in.
Yeah.
Is it all right if I bring in an axe? Oh, you
Of
fucking
course.
I
Why
thought-
not?
Yeah, we got 75 on the wall. Like, and 2 dogs. Like, you're not winning.
Yeah.
Find a knife girl, find a book girl. If those 2 are the same, you're set.
There you
You're
go.
good to go.
There you go.
Don't need anything else.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's like bringing out like a nice pocket knife at a restaurant to cut a steak,
Steakhouse or something. Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh my god, like you have a knife for this?" But yes, I don't want to ruin the steak. Like I paid a lot of money for the steak. Like I don't want to ruin it.
When me and Claire first moved here, and I was doing that. I would, because they give you some serrated pieces.
Serrated
Oh,
dough.
So
terrible.
you spend
Yeah.
$50 on a steak, and they're like, "Here, just ruin it with this
Yeah.
thing," and you're like sawing at it. And I would always pull out my knife and make nice, clean cuts. And they're like, "Why you bring out your knife?" And then now that we have nice knives, and she kind of is in the culture, she's like, "Oh my god, I
Yeah.
get it now."
And there's
Makes
one
sense. Makes
restaurant
sense.
in our town that gets their steak knife sharpened on a regular basis, and they do an excellent
Oh,
everything.
does it start with an A?
and end with an A,
And
Yes.
with a Tura?
and it's a bistro.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I respect
Oh,
that.
man.
Like that's great. I appreciate that. Why ruin the meal with like subpar cutlery?
So this
Hey,
is,
Dakota, is your mic on?
this is not a great-
they think your mic's off.
Yeah,
Oh.
your mic is off.
I don't see any
Oh,
blue lights
sure
over there.
fucking is.
What a pleb.
Jesus.
Did they hear that? What a pleb.
There we go.
He's
So
the IT guy. He's the reason our mics are on.
It's on. You're good.
so I'm not saying they're a gourmet place, but Choku Charlie's, they do a 16
Not saying
ounce.
they're a gourmet place.
They are
huh?
not a gourmet place.
I mean, I can go ahead and solidify that.
I almost got
They are not a
into
gourmet
fight
place.
there.
So they
I've
do
done lots of things.
they do a 16 ounce T-bone for like $16.
Yeah.
And I was impressed when I got it there. The dude handed me a non-serrated steak knife.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Where'd you get these?" And he's like, "Oh, I took them down to Northern Knives and they ground them. I sharpened them myself, but they took the serrations off."
Yeah.
And I was
Lovely.
like, "Oh," I
Well-
was like, "Why do you do that?" He's like, "Because like once I render the fat and everything, it just mushes it to nothing. So
Yeah.
like you want a nice." And that's coming from some dude who runs a food truck that has the contract
Well,
to run the kitchen.
I was
For
gonna say
him,
that
yeah.
is one of the
Yeah,
good things
he
about
fucking works hard.
that is one of the good things about
It was a
Coots.
good steak, by the way.
They outsource that kitchen. So like the bar doesn't run that kitchen. They outsource it to a guy who runs a food truck or runs a restaurant, who like, I mean, White Spot ran it for a while, you know what I
No
mean?
shit.
It's like, it's like people who are know food and are good at food, like they contract that kitchen out. They don't run it. So good on them for doing that.
Yeah.
It was super fatty steak, which I enjoy because like when you cook it right and all the fat's rendered, it's just like fucking butter. And
Yep.
it was
It was butter.
probably one of the top 5 steaks in the past 10 years.
Butter.
But
But it was good. It was very good.
Good.
On that high note, we
Luke,
got
Where are we?
Bill
Luke,
Arson
up
coming in.
up one.
Whoop,
No,
whoop,
no,
whoop,
keep
whoop,
going.
whoop,
No,
whoop.
you don't gotta skip anybody. They took they made the effort to comment.
Said,
We
I
should make
mean,
the effort.
the girls, of course, because of the implication.
The implication.
it's the implication.
It's the implication.
So there's a sailboat in Seward.
What does it mean? Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative.
There's a sailboat in
Gets the people
Seward
going.
It
that I
does.
see every year when they do the Mermaid Festival and they open the harbor and everyone sails out. And the sailboat is this huge goddamn yacht. It's like 55 feet. It's got everything, 3 masts. It is a multi-million-dollar boat.
It's called the implication.
It's called the
No, no.
Implication.
The implication.
It's called
Wow.
the Implications.
Yes.
And it is
That is
fantastic. That dude has a
rough.
sense of humor.
Yeah, that's
Good for
rough.
him. Sounds fun.
It does. I mean, the implication.
Is that my keyboard or yours?
This is mine.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
mine, that's really clean because mine is covered in.
You're just
Paint.
covered in Cerakote.
I fixed the mic issue there.
Yes,
Hopefully,
good.
let us know if we.
James.
And we got James. What's up, man?
Hey, James, what's up, man?
So, anything new coming out of Shot Show, not
Blade
Shot
Show.
Blade Show in the lost city of Atlanta that we're really interested in?
So much that we don't know about because most people don't tell you what they're bringing to Blade Show. They just show up.
That's the purpose of it. They debut it there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Shop. They do the same thing. It's like the dealers will get emails, but it's like it's all watermarked, and it's like don't do shit. We're debuting this, but Blade Show is different. You don't get a lot of emails before Blade Show with people saying they're gonna debut.
They premiere like some stuff, but like when I went for like 2 years ago and I went to the Hinder booth, they had autos. And it was like nobody else knew that autos were available or like coming out. So
There
I bought
was
some.
whispers, but
There-
like nothing
Yeah.
solid.
But like not everybody knew. So there's always going to be new stuff, random stuff. But there's also like people that just have a booth there to sell shit. And there's so much stuff there. It's
You-
so fun.
You also brought back a Timascus Demco,
I did.
which
no one knew.
fucking dope.
Funny story. The guy that bought that,
Oh God.
Lost it.
I've sharpened it before.
I know.
He's come back.
He bought it, lost it at our local strip club at some point. So if it
Mhm.
comes back, we know who to get a hold of.
Why is there a dogfight going on upstairs?
I think there's an ambulance.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Oh my
hopefully no one can hear this because there's a UFC fight.
Upstairs.
There's a UFC fight to our right, and there's a dog fight going on above our heads.
God damn it, Chad.
Jesus. Oh man.
Where's Chuk? Oh well,
Chuk is heading to Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam.
yeah,
He's got a girlfriend there.
Good
So
for
I hear.
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been ongoing, so it's been a thing.
Nice.
He showed me pics and like
Oh.
she's
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Face pics.
This is
Oh,
getting
okay.
weird.
I was like,
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
getting
ah.
restructure that sentence,
He's
please.
like, this is my girlfriend. I was like, okay, well, she's well put together, and she's like,
Not sweetening the sentence that you're putting after there.
he's like,
Keep going.
well, he talked about how she's a structural engineer and
Oh,
she does
okay.
Nice.
electrical engineering, and she does like chip design, and like actually works with some of the big producers of
That's
chips.
awesome.
She
Good
just
for
works
him.
remote in Vietnam.
Cool.
Is she from Vietnam?
She's Vietnamese, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's not
Vietnamese.
looking to
She's a
leave the
Vietnamese.
country, so that's the thing he's having issues with.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
she likes it there.
See if we can catch up here. Hold on,
Yeah.
wait.
Few
Yeah,
behind
you
here.
gotta go up a little bit.
Mr. F and H.
Hey, Mr. F and H,
Yay.
what's up,
What's
dude?
up, man?
I hate
How's it
this
going?
mouse. I'm gonna change this out soon.
Dude, you need a trackball. is
You
what
usually
need.
have one. Where is it?
We got El Arson. So is
Huh.
that like the arson? Like you set the fires?
He is fire.
He is fire.
He's hot.
Oh,
I
Del
am.
Fuego.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
LR said. That's the joke. I'm
Yeah.
fucking hot.
Yeah. Perfect.
I dig the screen name, man.
I went to Simon Seaforth's and I had to use my Mercatec Ultim because the knives were garbage.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
any
yeah.
Fair.
steakhouse food you're
Yeah.
Makes
gonna go
sense.
I mean,
to.
pick the nicest place, and it's kind of that
They
way. a
don't
little
focus
bit.
on the
Yeah.
knife.
I mean,
so,
I've used my personal knife at Marx Brothers,
Yeah.
which is
Mm.
basically one of the nicest places.
I went to one of the nicest steakhouses in Detroit, which just sounds like a misnomer, but we used the.
One of the nicest places in Detroit.
It's
How was McDonald's? Was it good?
Oh my god!
Detroit has nice places.
I'm fucking around.
I had a 6-ounce
Don't
wagyu.
step on my joke.
I had a 6-ounce wagyu that was flown overnight from Japan,
Oh,
My God.
Wow.
and it was delicious. It was
Well, it's not so
$300.
fatty, I don't even know.
mm.
$300?
$300.
It was really good.
It's fine over.
But-
fine
It's the
over
best
from
steak I've
Japan.
ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, can I just state the obvious? It's fucking better.
you want to
B.
come over for
Yeah,
a better
fucking
steak?
better,
'Cause
yeah.
we can cook you a better steak.
No. Flavor wise, I've had better steaks. Texture wise, best steak.
All right.
It's
I don't know.
It's debatable.
It was done well, and
It's-
the sides were great,
it
and
was
drinks
done
were
well,
included.
not-
No.
rare.
It was done very,
'Cause
very good.
I like a bloody steak. I don't know about you, but I want it to
Uh,
slightly moo at me when I'm eating it.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Way,
Yeah,
Well,
not black and
Wagyu
blue.
should be medium rare, so it renders the fat.
Well, I always do that. How would you like it? I'd like it black and blue, unless the chef doesn't think that
Yes,
that's a good idea.
yes.
Like, and they'll come back. Chef doesn't think that's a good idea. All right,
Fine.
Yes,
Yeah, fine.
rare,
to his standards, I'll take that.
rare.
It was a good steak. We had our little Shun flipper steak
Flipper
knife.
Oh,
steak knife.
yeah.
Because they
You
had
Do you
serrated
remember
knives.
to take yours? Because I
Yeah.
forget to take mine all the
They,
time.
they had serrated steak knives, and we whipped
Oh.
those out. And then the chef
Oh.
came out and talked
Yeah.
to us like, "You did a good job."
Nice.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cool.
And we're
Holy shit.
missing some.
Yeah, we're struggling to keep up here.
So Luke can only meet women at that place.
That's the only place I can find a girlfriend. Not meet women, but find a girlfriend.
That's also the only place I can make.
You should find one somewhere else.
Wait,
Join a book club.
Someone wants to make sure that Chick's not dating a ladyboy.
It's not.
I'm sure Chuk has.
I
like,
am insulted on Chuk's behalf.
Yes.
listening to Ted Nugent records and been welding in my barn tonight.
Oh,
well,
fun.
you know,
Nice.
a lot of scratch cat fever, or what is it?
Cat scratch.
Cat's
Cat's
yeah.
fever.
I got a dork question. Like, kind of welder you using?
TIG, MIG, something in between.
Lincoln,
stick.
Miller. Yeah.
All right, we got this guy here.
Mr.
Started a
Finesse.
new diet. steak and baked potato for dinner from here on out, getting off sugar. I mean, it's not a bad idea.
I
There you
mean,
go.
if I could eat that for dinner every night, I would, but I just don't think.
Yeah, I did the I did
Carnivore.
well, I did keto because potato doesn't qualify for carnivore. So I did keto for 3 months, and then I did I did keto for 3 months, and I did carnivore for 2. Because I have well, if I don't take medication, I
Yeah.
generally look like a zombie.
Oh. Did you lose your mic?
Yeah, I knocked it off of myself.
Well, we can share for a second then.
There you go.
I don't know how you did that.
Very carefully.
Oh, here you go.
I mean, for me, like I did a year of minute steaks, baked potatoes, sour cream, the whole 9 yards, and I gained 100 pounds.
Oh, I like
A lot of
salads,
a lot of
I like
bratwurst, too.
greens.
Mm.
I also eat like hot girl dinner when I'm alone at the house. which
What is hot girl dinner?
wine and popcorn or wine and charcuterie stuff.
No calories, all wine.
It's mostly wine,
Yeah.
but popcorn doesn't count. And it's sometimes charcuterie, which could be like olives and cheese and meats and like fermented veggies. But hot girl dinner is the way to go all the time.
I will say when I was on the carnivore diet, I was losing about 3 pounds a week on the
Oh.
carnivore diet. Yeah. And the only reason I quit is because it wasn't helping my condition, number one. And number two, solid turds are kind of a thing I'd like.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
know.
I've heard that side of the carnivore diet is not very good.
Greens.
I know.
Greens
You a little
are
roughage in there,
I
man.
Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
I didn't want to bring that up, but I kind of backed myself into a corner.
All right,
You gotta have greens,
weirdo.
some veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I like to say for the first year ever in my life, well, since I was a kid and I had help, I have a garden, which I'm tending.
Nice.
And I have been told if I can successfully grow corn, I will get $100. So I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
fucking grow that corn.
So I
And
heard
the person in charge of watering my garden today, I don't know if he watered it. He was maybe snuggling in bed with his dog and
Yeah.
drinking beer and not doing what he was supposed to be doing. So if
When-
it dies, I'm gonna blame him.
When I was just down in Kansas City last week, my uncle has a grow, not the kind of grow you're thinking of, but he grows microgreens.
Oh, nice.
So
I've done that.
Yeah, so all kinds of microgreens, and so
They grow fast.
yeah.
Like 5 days.
And he had him on an 18-hour cycle, and so he's like, dude, I couldn't get rid of them fast enough. Even between us eating them and like local restaurants, he was selling them to them. And he's like, I ran out of fucking room,
Yeah.
and then ran out of time. But
Yeah, I mean, when I was growing microgreens, we could grow microgreens in like 5 days, and like the time that you can grow them, it's like 10 days.
yeah,
But we grew them in 5 days, and I was like, I can't eat enough salads in my life,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so that's all I ate was salads, and they were good. They were fun. They were like tiny little sprouts and everything. But microgreens are a really fun thing to do.
I know I heard a word of advice from a sage at one point. Grow a garden. Dig it.
Dig it?
dig it.
Do you mean life's a garden? Dig it.
Life's a
It's,
garden,
I'm
dig it. Yeah.
not sure.
Does it say Joe Dirt?
We got Pocket Dump here from L. Arson. We'll get to that here in a minute.
Ooh, I got a good one.
Oh, actually, we had this gentleman up here.
Yeah,
Mr.
Welder.
FNH was
Yeah.
letting us know he's got a Vulcan MigMax 215.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
he's
I know
got
Vulcan.
Harbor Freight special.
Is Vulcan Harbor Freight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
Whatever gets the job done. Do you know if you ever watch a YouTuber use a Harbor Freight, they purposely don't say, we're not giving this to get a good review. We want honest feedback to improve the product, which I really wouldn't expect to hear out of Harbor Freight, but I was kind of impressed
I
with
mean,
it.
that's a good
Well,
sign.
and I watch, I mean, like, if I'm not watching knife videos, I'm watching,
Tool.
like, yeah, it's tools and cars and shit. So it's just like, it's nothing but tools all day. and
Harbor
so
Freight
many of
punches
them.
above their weight, but when they fail, they fucking fail.
Yeah. But when they win, holy shit, man, you get that shit half price and it's phenomenal.
We got Paxton Wheeler coming in here saying he bought an older K-bar in a smaller, older K-bar. Awesome sheath as a present for his buddy's birthday. He loved it. Thanks.
Oh, cool.
Good.
Hell yeah,
Awesome.
man.
Yeah.
Was
Nice.
that maybe that Magna Cut K-bar we sent out? Because that was
Uh,
a pretty fucking awesome K-bar
Do we sell it in the shop or we ship it out?
online.
Since smaller, that Magnet K-bar was pretty.
I mean, we
impressive.
may have had
Pretty
like a
big.
smaller one used
Yeah.
in the shop, which is not uncommon.
Yeah, that's awesome, Paxton.
We got someone asking, do we do Cerakote in-house?
We do.
In fact, the Cerakote ovens right there, the bead blast booth, and notice we said not a bead blast cabinet,
But like-
a bead blast
Like a room.
booth.
Like a room.
Yeah, like instead of putting your hands in gloves and shooting stuff, you put on a Tyvek suit and
And a
fucking
mask and
goggles and a
everything.
mask, and you walk in a room and bead blast
And
stuff.
headphones, and we just sit.
And then next to that is the paint booth. So
Yes, we
if,
do. We've done
So
big
if
stuff.
it's the size of a refrigerator or smaller, we can do it.
what
Yes.
is the giveaway password this year?
Oh, shit.
This month.
It is
Slop on my knob?
no,
No.
Because
no.
that's what I've been drinking tonight.
no.
I don't like slap on my knob.
How about
That's-
It's gonna be slap on my knob.
How about-
isn't it?
That's
Euro.
all right.
Euro?
EURO? Because I am leaving for Europe in 2
Oh.
weeks on a work trip to tour factories.
I'm
let's
not.
make it
I'm
Euro.
not. I'm not. I don't have a problem with Euro.
Yeah.
There you go.
Euro.
We could do. We could do hashtag Blade Show, but that's a little much. Euro's shorter.
Euro.
Okay.
right.
EURO. Nope.
No.
No. E, nope. Back.
No.
Back,
No.
back. E, nope.
No. Jesus Christ. All right. Just make it. You just make it that. You
E,
are.
There it is.
Euro.
This is Trevor
Yeah.
Barnett all over it again.
We got no.
That is still my favorite
just
outtake.
Euro.
So,
Just Euro.
No, it needs a hashtag.
Can
Okay.
you just
Okay,
do-
so
If you hashtag Euro,
Hashtag Euro.
Yeah, no,
because then we're-
EURO.
Because then we're entered in our
then we'll
our
reset
drawing.
it and we'll do something
Yeah,
else.
just make
we
it
did this
Yeah,
last.
it'll be fine. Just hit enter. Hit enter. People will understand.
Will they?
So hashtag Euro.
Euro with a hashtag.
Euro with a hashtag.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not that bad. I'm just
I swear to God, if people put up
They're going
Euro with a
Uh,
hashtag,
What Luke's saying, who puts their hands in gloves anymore? Amateurs. I do all the time.
oh, you mean in the blast cabinet? Who uses a blast cabinet without gloves? No, wait, I really want to know
Oh,
this.
I thought like the gloves.
No, so
I
a
mean,
blast cabinet is.
chicken wings.
Oh.
Mm,
Oh yeah, if you eat chicken wings without a glove, you're a fucking casual.
yeah, that's some amateur shit right
But
there for sure.
but like here's a blast cabinet. I mean, you kind of need the gloves, even
But
if
they're
it's not
so
protecting your
awkward.
hands. It's so it's the medium isn't just blowing out onto you.
But it's like awkward too. You're like, am I holding this? What's going on? You can't see anything in the
Maybe
cabinet.
he's just all calluses, and we just don't get it.
Yeah, I guess.
But he looks like Timothy Henry when he comes in. Like
Oh,
his hands have like he's got
Oh, man.
4 millimeters of callous ass skin over every inch of his hand.
we
You like how I
use-
used metric and standard in that reference?
Yeah.
we use Panasonic welders from the 90s at work.
Oh no shit!
17.
Panasonic welders.
I
Oh,
weld
yeah.
with compressed NOS 95%, argon 5%, carbon dioxide with 70 or 120 solid wiring.
Okay,
Nice.
so Megan, then I'm guessing. So if you got gas blowing out, I'm guessing that's Megan. No,
More
No.
euros.
I mean, fucking.
I have an entire planet to myself.
I sold my welder 11, 12 years ago.
Zeroblasting?
I have an entire planet to myself dedicated to Zerblasting. What is Zerblasting?
I'm either thinking he plays Planet Crafter or he's Mormon.
I don't know.
Could be both.
Could be both.
Yeah, could be both.
Yes, maybe.
I mean,
So
they're
many
not
bad
mutually
comments
exclusive.
just went through my head. I'm not going to say any of them. I'm a MIG
Yes.
welder.
Okay, Mig. Okay, yeah. So if he's got that mixture kind of blowing out, then he's obviously not taking. I don't even remember what I used to.
God damn cat.
I don't know what.
I don't even remember what the mixture that I used to use when I would MIG, but because I would just take the bottle down and be like, this is what I'm doing. Give me what I need, because y'all know better than me.
Well, the pocket dump was called about 10
All right.
minutes ago. You guys want to do that?
I'm going
Sure.
first
I'm
because I have
good.
a story to tell.
Go for it.
Okay, so I have my classic.
Hashtag Luke is Mormon.
Damn it! If you'd have been 5 minutes earlier,
Yeah,
we
we
could
would
have
have
done that.
we would have done that one. Yeah.
I have my William Henry attaché, which I will say that not only today, but in the past, I got a sliver out of a customer and other
It was
people.
today.
It was today. But I've gotten it out of other people. So
Have you seen the Reddit post recently where the guy's like, "Oh, I found my father passed away, and I found this knife in his closet, and it was this fucking attaché." Yeah, and the guy's like, "Is it worth anything?" And everybody's like, "Holy fucking shit!"
a grand.
I
Or
wish
so.
my dad bought nice knives.
But this is like the best sliver getter that I have ever had, just because like the fine point and like the edge it holds. So we had a customer that got a little bit of a sliver on his finger today, and he's like bleeding. He's like, I can feel it. I gotta get it out. And I was like, I can do that. Do you want me to do it? And he's like, if you want. So like 2 minutes in, I find it, get it out, pull it out, and I was like really excited about that.
I gotta admit, hashtag sliver getter would have been a good one too.
Yeah. Got my Chris Reeves small Sabenza unique graphic.
I need to carry mine once in a while.
Pry bar from Lynch Northwest. I've got a 566 and L Max with a bunch of shit on it apparently. I've got, hold on, TRM Neutron, and
Like your purse is so small and it's like 90% fucking knives.
it is. It gets
It's
really.
like I have 2 credit cards and 13 knives.
It gets really heavy. I have a little A.G. Russell pen knife.
You're gonna have like a little like indention in your shoulder from carrying that shit around.
Well, I have a laptop bag that I carry around. Okay, so
Stop stepping on my jokes.
So I've had this knife for a while. It's the Gold Class Mini Skirmish from 2006. And I got this knife because I lost this knife, which is the standard Mini Skirmish. It's the, what is it? It's the...
Isn't that the limited edition with the spiral?
Is 5.3? No, what's the model number?
What's around the blade right there?
It's 635 BK.
Who's got good enough eyes?
It's a
'Cause I
635
can't read the
BK.
blade.
I lost this knife like 4 years ago, and I bought this knife as a replacement, which is apparently worth like $1,200 now, but I've used it, so it's not worth that.
Humble brag.
I was helping my mom get like gear for her dog because my mom was going out to Brebner Mine, which is like out in eastern Alaska. And she's like, I need a backpack. I need like a harness for my dog. And I was like, I have a backpack harness thing that you can take because I have bought nice gear for my dogs over the years. And I was like, you can just have it. So I was going through the backpack and I was like found some like old snacks and I found this knife. And I thought that it got stolen or lost it forever. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe. And I don't think I've ever sharpened this knife. Like this has the factory edge on it. It's a little worn, but I found that knife and I was like, fucking sweet.
It was a bummer when we lost that thing, yeah.
I told Alistair.
Yeah.
And the guy that found me this knife, I texted him. I was like, guess what I just found? And then he's like, so how much you want for your old skirmish? And I was like,
Not for
you
sale.
can't have it. That's not what's happening right now.
Well, so is it the 3-hole that's the early model and the
3-hole.
4-hole that's the later model?
Yeah, 3-hole.
But it was only like a 2-year difference or something.
And Thomas had a 3-hole one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like they did a bunch of different variations of this model, but I've got 2 now, and I'm like, oh, I got a pair of skirmishes. This
Pretty
is great.
nice.
Yeah, it's nice. And I've used my pry bar. I use all of my knives, which is why I have them. I just reach my bag and like pull one out, and I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, sounds good.
This looks like the one that I have a little mini Spyderco that I keep in my
The
keychain.
bug,
Yeah, it's the most.
grasshopper or bug?
No, I think it's the bug.
Or
It's the
honeybee.
most traveled knife I've ever owned. Like it is. I can't tell you how many planes that knife has been on
Yeah.
because they just don't fucking
Oh, I
know
got
or
my
care.
William Henry on a knife once. I'm TSA pre-check, and I like walked through, shoes on, laptop still in the bag, and I got in the plane and was looking for something. I was like, oh,
Oh, shit.
this is not good. I can't have this here.
On my flight back from Kansas City, I was TSA pre-check, but it wasn't on my. They didn't print it on my boarding pass. So I went through TSA and she goes boarding pass, and I showed it to her. She goes, it's not on there. I go, I have the confirmation. She goes, okay, just go back through the line over there where you had to talk to the agent and they'll fix it. And I go, the security line's fucking shorter. Like I'm not going back over there. I'll just go over here. It's like I'm gonna wait in the line for a half an hour.
Just
I'm gonna
for
go through
fucking-
5
yeah,
minutes of
yeah.
security.
Your turn, Mike.
Man, I wish mine was more exciting. So today,
You cleaned the fuck out of that.
yeah, and look, I couldn't even get it all off.
All that tape.
So I cut through a whole lot of aluminum and tar and plastic and all kinds of shit today. But held up very well. All I did was buff it. Didn't even have to hit it to a grinder.
I'm
and
gonna
it came
pee.
back very well. Been very impressed with this, but just today had the conversation about. I think I'm kind of over it.
Yeah.
The next one. So if anybody's got recommendations, the next one, because the reason I wanted this was for the M390 MK.
Yeah.
I really thought M390 MK. I really got to check it out because there's not a lot out right now that I don't have experience with. So I think that was it.
You're relatively impressed with it, yeah?
I gotta say, more so than MagnaCut, less so than Crewware.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
But right in that sweet spot, I'll take it. Tactile turn zirconium. Marfione custom beard comb. Although I did trim my beard, so it seems less relevant. I don't want to fucking hear it. And then wait a minute. I gotta flip this over so that you can't see my information. But this is
Just in case.
yeah, just in case. Thank you very much. So just in case there. And let's see, do I have anything else? Nah, nobody wants to see the rest of the shit that's in my pockets.
I do. Anyway,
I'll show you off camera.
I can show Dakota all that later.
There's a hole in my right pocket. You want to check it out?
I got something in my pocket for you. Reach and give it a jiggle or two. Alistair?
Sure. Well, I just have one thing.
Only one?
Just one today, man. It is Hinder Project X. I don't get flamed for the hardware on the side, but that head popped off when I was installing the scale.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it was super.
Oh,
light.
and the barrel's still in there.
Yeah, I've got a whole new set of hardware and backspacer coming from Hinder, but it's been like 10 days and stuff.
Well, I mean, we have an easy out. We can do that.
Yeah, that's true. But look at that bolt. That's super specific. So
yeah, but we can at least get this one out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
We can do that.
But I got much new shit coming, so but I love that thing. It's the best Hinder out there.
Ooh, bold statement.
It's the best, man. Yeah. XMs, Jurassics, there's a lot of good shit, but
That's a good looking blade profile. too.
yeah.
I like that. And I gotta say, I do like the handle a little better than the XM18.
I definitely do. And this is my second Project X. The first one was in MagnaCut. I'd much rather have this in S45.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
I thought I was odd man out.
No.
Man, S45 is like,
It's great.
it's like the best LMAX you've ever used.
Yeah.
That's S45.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking
so
awesome.
good.
It's awesome.
It's so good.
So yeah, that's all I got, guys.
That's just the one.
All right,
That's the
now,
one.
Just the one.
now I'm gonna use the restroom. No offense.
I really had to pee. Sorry. I should have peed before
hold
this.
on. I'm just kidding. Mhm.
Go to what are we working with, man?
So I've got a tactile turn in bronze.
Nice.
I've got my paramilitary 2 in Crewware with my
What
card of scales.
What's the range on these mics?
I don't know, but I believe.
Okay.
I don't want to hear. Shh.
You have used that PM2.
Yeah, I think
But I mean, it's not in bad shape.
it's not bad shape.
No, but like I like that you have used
Yeah.
it so well,
Yeah,
and it looks.
I
Like,
was
the
talking
hand
to
looks
Mike about
good.
it earlier today. It's like he's like complaining about all the sticky shit that's getting on him on the blade from the tape, and I'm like, I use this to cut Flex Seal tape. Like, it doesn't ever come off. It's still on there.
Yeah, but like you're a quarter of the inch
Yeah,
in
you're
from where
getting
you've
them.
Yeah,
been.
there's no choil anymore.
No. Also, no. Charles. Come
You
on,
already
guys.
peed in for that clip placement, but that's fine.
That's fine.
I know.
Yeah,
I've had it open in my pocket the other way, so I put the clip back the other way.
whatever. Get
Where
over
do you
it.
carry it? Right side, left side?
I carried it on my right side, tip up, and it completely shredded a piece.
But you carry it on the front of your pocket.
Carry it in the back of my pocket,
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
I
all
do.
seen it.
back here. Back here.
No, because
Yeah, we've all
your
seen it.
other knife is right there.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
I
now
also
this
have
It's not.
my Smooth Criminal from Medford.
Do you
one of
like
the-
it?
I actually do, which
Mm.
sucks.
Why does it suck?
I don't like anything else that Medford makes.
I like a handful of their stuff. They make a pretty solid knife. The only complaint is that it's quite expensive.
This was Malibu territory. It was reasonably priced. It
I know,
wasn't bad. And if they made a
but that
fuck
was
ton of
also
these,
pre-owned when you got
yeah,
it.
but I mean, it's like 325 brand new. So
Mallory's are not 325.
I know, but like this is 325 brand new. It's a little bit thicker, a little bit beefier.
Different steel,
Different steel. If
different
Medford
grind, different everything.
decided to, I don't know, focus on their entry level range instead of just all customs, they'd probably do a lot
The
better.
Gentleman Gym in a flipper
Yeah.
in like that price range would do fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I had my beef with Medford, but I like some of their stuff and I really respect what they do. Like the ones we got in, the Praetorian, the Micro Praetorian.
Couple cool ones right now.
Yes.
I mean, it's
I
drop shutty.
really like it. I just wish that they had more less expensive knives.
Yeah, they have the capability to go down market, but they choose not to consciously, which is very frustrating.
I think
Because they could make so much fucking money.
because they make everything in the States, like and source everything from the States.
So does Protect.
Do we know that for sure?
I don't know if they
Are they
make
RFID
their
Because
certified?
Microtech like
Right
makes their
fucking
own
here.
screws. They make everything in house.
Yeah, I don't know if Protect makes their own screws. I would assume, given that their expertise and the fact that no shade on these guys, but these seams are noticeable. Protects are not.
No,
Their
Protech,
machining,
yeah,
and
but Dave
Protects,
does a phenomenal job.
which is why I
Well-
think they can make their own screws.
Well, because Dave is a machinist by trade.
Yeah,
Like he
Same
came.
with Rouse.
Yeah, exactly. Like came up as a machinist, so like the tolerances are just there. And well, it's why Microtech does that. Like a Microtech guy that works at Microtech can look at a screw and an aftermarket screw, and they can just fucking tell. That's impressive.
So for this guy, like if Medford decided to go a little bit down market, they'd fucking capture it. But I don't get why they won't. And I really enjoy this knife.
Here's the thing. I think they could do that if they could turn off Greg's phone, because ranting is not helping them.
I don't know if I don't pay much attention to it, but I don't know if he's like rants as much as he.
It's been way dialed back.
On to
One more?
non-catalyzing topics that'll get us in trouble. I also have a beard comb.
Did you fix it?
Jesus
I did
Christ.
fix it.
How thick is your beard? Look how far apart those tines
Yeah.
are.
I mentioned that to him. It's a little finer there.
Holy shit, are you combing a horse?
So keep in mind that Dakota adjusted this earlier, and it was
Oh, God,
closing
that
on
hurt.
your hand if you slammed it.
Jesus.
I have
Dakota.
tangles. Leave me alone.
Good.
You,
I have
you do not.
tangles.
No, you have dandruff.
Hey, wait, I got a question. Where's Arrowhead Guy? Because I brought him a present.
Oh.
Oh.
And he didn't
Um,
show up.
And then I also have my Lucky Zippo from my grandfather.
Oh, we're doing extra.
Well, that's
Oh.
something he got with a case knife back in the same 70s.
I brought mine
It's supposed to be
later.
the same Delrin that's on the knife.
Nice. I think we're behind on comments.
Yeah, let's catch up.
Excellent
This-
pocket dumps,
this
everybody.
also-
Pocket down.
This also spent a couple of minutes in a Canadian toilet, so it doesn't necessarily light all the time anymore.
Oh,
Eh?
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I brought it out of the water and it was like, hey.
All right. So on that high note,
Oh, promo code.
Yeah. Should we
what
run
about that promo code? So you get 10% off on our website for any sales.
It says also GNK, but we just haven't changed the banner here.
As far as I'm
Unfortunately.
aware, it still works.
Oh, well,
Does
it might work. Fucking try it, but I mean, I don't know. Nobody uses their website, so we don't really know. I'm not trying to throw a shade.
He's
it-
right.
Is it? Hmm.
No, it's more like I just got there because he's right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Euro,
what that is.
Euro.
Where are you guys located? Alaska, in Anchorage,
Mhm.
downtown.
Well,
Jesus
we covered
Christ.
all the questions. You
Pocket X's address. Love that.
You want to kill off the competition?
What competition?
I mean, we can
no
launch him out of a
offense or
cannon.
anything.
I can put him in a Jeep and launch him off a cliff.
Ricker knows gay.
did you say a Jeep instead of a Jeep? Because that's what I'm going to call it from now on.
The Jeep? Oh my God. That's the vinyl decal that
You
goes
drive-
on the hood.
You drive the Jeep?
The Jeep.
I drive a Jeep.
No.
I-
Have you seen his? His is the Jeep.
The Jeep.
The cheap.
The Jeep.
Yeah. The Jeep.
I wanted to call it the Jeep
Jesus
enthusiast
Christ.
because that's what it is, but that's really hard to put on a hood.
We can make it. We have the
I've
technology.
I have it over
now killed my second lighter of the live stream.
Let's see here. Hocus Pocus, please don't delete your post. Strictly forbidden. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Dead space as I scroll.
Yep.
Why would I delete my posts?
You wouldn't.
I don't know. Do we need to read their banter
Because
back
you're a
and forth?
silly Bill. He's making hashtags that are very offensive. Yeah, that's right.
What
Sweet.
is
I
that
dig it.
emoji? Is that what they're
Cookie
called?
Monster? Something like that?
Right.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is
Monster.
Cookie Monster. It's kind of a well, it's pertinent because I mean,
Viper coming to get you.
All right. So we're just gonna keep
All right.
going.
should we say what we're giving away? So we're giving away a bottle of Da Bomb.
Yes.
Oh God, is it the new version?
No,
Newest?
this is the kick your ass version that comes not on the show, but that gets mailed to you.
I will give $20 to anybody that finishes the bottle and like sends me the.
Oh,
empty
if you can
bottles.
prove it,
Jesus.
I'd
Yeah.
be willing to give more
Yeah.
than 20. And also a $50 gift
50.
card.
Would you say $50 if we get a video of someone drinking this all
No,
the
No,
way?
wait,
no,
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 they're
no,
gonna
no,
die.
they
Wait,
would-
Yeah, they're literally gonna
Yeah.
die.
So, do Weeb Stars come this month or do Weeb Stars come next month?
This month.
This month.
Every-
Fuck it.
every
so
month.
you get a bottle of Da Bomb, you get Weeb Stars, and you get a $50 gift card.
So we're gonna show what I'm gonna show what Weeb Stars
Do you want a
are.
knife?
Should we not show what they are? Should we just let them
No, it's been on the live streams.
yeah,
Yeah, I just gotta.
just open up this person's Weeb Stars?
there
Just
you go.
apply pressure. With
So-
that knife.
It's a 4-pointed star with one of the points cut off, and it's magnetic. So you stick it to your fridge, and it looks like you've been sticking
Throwing stars.
throwing stars. No, no.
Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
So
Yes.
Wunderbar.
hashtag Euro. What? We should give it a couple more minutes.
I think 2 more minutes.
If anybody else wants to get in, hashtag.
Wow, this live stream went really fast for some reason.
Yeah.
We're just really good at this, Dakota.
I think we're just talking and people are somehow getting entertainment from this. This is how we normally
We do, and I
talk.
also peed, and that really helped. Like, really had to pee.
Well, this Lou guy's a real shit stirrer. So
Come on,
that's
bro.
what's been-
I know what I got.
Oh,
Incoming Medford butt hurting lawsuit.
You know what? I would actually like to sit down with Mr. Medford and talk to him for 10 minutes. I think
he
it'd be
is
a fun
a
time.
character. I
Hey,
talked to
no,
him. He's
I feel like he'd laugh it off.
Wait, I wasn't making a statement one way or another. I'm just saying that he is making polarizing live streams.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I
His
think that
company, his
everyone-
opinions,
everyone should
Good for
meet him. He is a character.
Oh,
I'll say
yeah.
that.
for
Yeah.
sure.
You can launch off a cliff. I'll be damned if I'm put in a Jeep.
What?
I'll
I
put
drive a
you,
Jeep.
I'll put
I
you in a
love my Jeep.
Mahindra, which is a CJ5 from India, which is even a worse insult.
The next one I can't do.
My mom has owned a Jeep in one form or another.
What do I
since
get if I butt
1997.
chug the sauce?
You
Yeah,
get a
babe.
Oh
one-way
my
trip to
god,
the
you get a
hospital.
quick trip to the
Yeah, you better hope you have good insurance.
And yeah, look, I'm sure you do, man. I wasn't meaning any shit by that, so
It's all
it's
fun.
all good, man.
Oh yeah, shit.
But I own a Jeep, and I love
Wait,
my Jeep.
But his mother met me for lunch. Oh my god.
We gotta keep those glasses on, but
Oh my god. I don't know Hocus, but me and his mother
met
went
for
for
lunch.
lunch. Yeah.
I mean, a MILF is a MILF.
There you go.
I mean, and in this day and age, that could be 18.
Are you guys familiar with Jimmy Carr?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
My mom
he's
says hi.
so he's very famous for doing this really destructive crowd work. So there's a clip of him online where he's like, okay, this is the point in the show where everybody can yell back and I'll fuck with you. And some dude yells, and while he's serving this guy up, this other guy yells out and he goes, hold on, you gotta hold on. What's your name? Tom? Okay, Tom, you gotta hold on. So he, of course, tears this guy apart, and he looks up at Tom and he goes, now, Tom, if you want my comeback, you're gonna have to scrape it off your mom's teeth. I was like, oh, Jesus. That was pretty rough.
Jimmy Carr is pretty good.
Yeah.
8:58. Should we do the thing?
Yeah,
We
we should
should-
do it.
we
Let's
should
do
do
the
it.
thing.
All right.
the stuff.
Can we make it so they can see it as well?
Oh no, I'm doing that right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
So,
set this up before we did the stream.
If we all stare blankly at the screen for a minute, it's
It's like-
because
Euro.
There we go.
Perfect.
And
Drop.
all right, let's see.
And money on black. Is that how it goes? I'm not a gambler.
Kate
Kate.
Sleeve.
Hey, Sleeve.
Yay!
All right.
There you go.
Congratulations.
So, Kate, if you please, dear God, email me at admin@northernknives.com. We will get you squared with this. We'll send a personal note. I'll draw some artwork on the box.
Whatever you want.
You have 29 days
Just
to get a hold of us.
reach
Otherwise,
out.
we're giving away this bottle of
Yeah, if you
hot
don't
sauce
reach
with this
out to
gift
Or
card
even
again.
call us. That works too.
Yeah, if you don't reach out to me,
Or
I
us.
can't get a hold of you. Your hashtag means nothing. Like I can't email you, I can't call you, I can't anything, and no one ever gets back to me.
Well, I mean,
Some
YouTube
people
kind of
have.
disappointed to that.
We had a local guy that got back to us, and he came.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That was nice, but he
Yeah,
also
there
did
we go.
email me beforehand.
There we
There
go.
you go,
We're
Kate.
good. Yes.
Hey, sweet.
Awesome.
Yep, just email me at admin@northernknives.com.
Or
Or just go to the website and put in your information. It
Or
goes to him anyway.
call the shop if you can't
yeah.
do that.
Just
Yeah,
get a
or
hold
Google
of
us. Google us and be like, I'm Kate, I won. We'll all
Yeah.
understand.
Yes.
You know what, Luke? Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We're hungry for those subscribers.
Thanks.
We
We
love it.
appreciate
Yeah. This was so much fun. I love the live stream.
Oh, always great.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Always great.
I love hanging out on live stream.
So we got a few minutes left. If you guys have any serious questions about blade steels,
No one
knives,
does.
locks,
No one
anything like
does.
that, we're more than happy to answer that. Or you can watch the shit show that is this.
Yes.
All right. Sweet.
I mean, we have no minutes left, and there's a fight going on.
Yeah, it's
Well,
9.
actually done.
so-
But
We have
who won the fight?
2 minutes.
well, that's the
left.
thing. It wasn't very loud, so I'm guessing it went to decision.
Oh
Okay, It's still
no.
really loud out there.
I
Not that
mean,
loud.
but there was no, there was none of that shit. So
Well, I guess at this point, we're going to say thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you on the first Saturday of
Thanks a lot, guys.
July.
Thank you.
And hope to see you guys again. And Kate, reach out to us and we will send this off to you. Thank you so much.
have a good
Bye.
night, y'all.